I'm Angie. This is Ollie. We wanted to continue with the little conversations that have been coming to me recently. So we talked last time about loving yourself and how you have an inherent wisdom in your body that tells you what is loving and what is not for you in any given moment. So when you're having a conversation or a thought, and your body contracts or it tightens or your energy drains, then in that moment, that's not the most loving thing for you. And also, if you're having a conversation or an experience and your body expands or it softens in peace, or your energy goes up, it feeds you energetically, then that is a loving thing for you. Now, the problem with that is that we've been raised in shoulds, okay? When you get to this age, you should go to school and you give up your imaginary world to become a rational human being, and you live in your mind, and then you should do this. And if you don't like that person, you shouldn't say that because that's not nice. You see what I'm saying? So we've been conditioned to subjugate that inner knowing so that we can fit into the paradigm that we've been given. So I think it was Howard Thurman that said, don't ask what the world needs. Ask what it is that makes you come alive and do that. Because what the world needs is more people who have come alive. So along that same notion, right? We've been trying to do what we were supposed to do, and then we end up feeling empty, or we end up feeling drained or resentful. And I'm saying that we didn't come here to do what we were supposed to do. Nobody else knows your path. Nobody else knows your heart. And because we've become so accustomed to subjugating that wisdom, it's going to take a little time to bring it back to life and to honor it and then to trust it. And then we will be free to be ourselves, which won't be based upon someone else's expectation of us. And then we won't feel resentful. So how do we do that? Okay, so say someone asks you to do something and your body is like, or you get excited or it gives you energy, then for you, that's a yes. It's not that that thing is the right thing to do or that person is the right person to hang out with. It's that your body has just told you in this moment by expanding or softening or energizing that that's a yes. And if someone asks you to do something and you feel a little bit of a drain or a little tightening happening in your belly or your body, then what you will try to do is explain it to yourself or explain it away if it doesn't match what you should do, right? So your body will say no and you'll be like, but, you know, that's really important to me. I really want to do that, or I want to please that person, or whatever it is. If there's a but, that's your mind trying to fit you back into the shoulds. But your body knows. Your body knows, and it doesn't know who's right and who's wrong, who's just and who's unjust, and what's good and bad. It just knows what's most loving for you in that moment. But we just have to come back to a place of being able to listen to that and trust it, and then find the courage to be true to that, even if it's against what we should be doing or feeling. So, quite simply, say someone asks you to do something for them, and your body's like, or you just start to feel a little bit drained, and you really love this person and they've been there for you and they expect this of you and you want to please them or whatever it is. That's the buts, right? But your body's already told you, not that this is the wrong person to hang out with or that's a bad idea, but that it's not the most loving thing for you in this moment. It's going to take energy or it's going to shut you down a little bit. And so you say no, which is also saying yes. And if you try to explain the no, it'll be no because blah, blah, blah. And I know you were really there for me and I'm so sorry, but I'm just feeling tired and this thing happened last night. Nobody wants to hear all that anyways, including yourself. So just remember that no is a complete sentence. It needs no explanation. However, I like to explain by saying, no, that just doesn't feel right for me right now. And if we all honored what felt right for us, then, and you know what I've found is sometimes when I say, no, that doesn't feel right for me, they'll be like, oh, thank goodness, because I really didn't want to either. Like, it will be what's in the best interest of the other person. And sometimes maybe the no will hurt their feelings, but sometimes that's their opportunity to get their own needs met, or whatever it is. You don't have to understand it, is my point. You just have to have a clarity of being, which is attuning to your body's yes or no, and then just trusting it. Just trusting it. And the thing with listening to your body and your heart and your inner knowing is that it will tell you present time. But what it won't tell you is the whole plan. And so that's why we go back to our minds, because we've been told that planning will make us feel safe, or that it'll keep us safe, or it's the way to success. And I'm not saying plans don't have a point, but they do keep us from being present, because we're going for the next thing and we're not allowing ourselves to be here. And here is where we'll get that inner nudge, whether it's a yes or a no. And if you listen to your heart, I believe that it will be in alignment with someone else's highest good, biggest growth. And I believe it will be in alignment with the heart of everything, which is love. So I think our individual responsibility, and perhaps our collective responsibility, is to get back in touch with what's true for us and learn how to honor it without apology, without much of an explanation. And that's it. And that's loving for everyone. All right. Ollie, do you have anything to add? Ollie would like to add that if you want to be in touch with your heart, that you should lay on the floor for the majority of the day and sleep a lot during this time. Sleep a lot.